Little singy, do another one, go to 5, go to 6. You guys know the drill. Well, for the new people, you know what's crazy is I just posted a video and I'm like, hey, help me hit 300 subs if this video helped you out, if you find something positive, whatever. Dude, I'm at like 3-0 whatever. I can't fucking believe that. That shit's crazy, man. It's crazy. So what's the next goal? Like 500 or 1,000? Dude, 1,000? Oh my God. And all that means to me is there are a small select people on this planet that enjoy working out. Not only do you enjoy working out, you enjoy watching workout videos. And then funneling from there, it's like you somehow found my page. And then you somehow found my page and actually watched something I made. Then you watched something I made and actually watched it for at least some duration of it. And then you had the thought in your head that said, I'm gonna click that button because I like what this guy says. I mean, the fact that there's that many people that came to that point just is mind-blowing. And it's so freaking cool. And I'm so excited to see in 6-12 months, you know, where this is. Feels pretty good, I think. You never know, man. You never know until you get to like real weight, you know? My physique this week, I don't know what happened. I don't know, no idea, dude. All of a sudden, my body changed rapidly this week, out of nowhere. This is the final phase. If you guys can get to that phase 3, like I said, it's the middle is the hardest part. The third phase of dieting is the least hard part, because that's when you're starting to see it almost every few days. And it's super motivating, and it's like you're in a positive feedback loop of like, oh, a new change, let me push harder. I wanna do cardio, I wanna eat no food. Oh, a new change, and then you're just, you know, like that. When you're in the middle and you're not super crazy bulked up anymore, but your leanness hasn't come in yet, and you're kind of in that kind of chunky, not big feeling, you're like bleh. And if you can get through that middle section, it's freaking awesome. So it's 235 today. I've been around the mid 230s for almost a month now, just getting leaner and, you know, regaining the tissue that I might have lost and putting on hopefully a little bit more tissue. I don't know. It's hard to tell when you're leaning out. Am I getting bigger or am I just getting lean, you know? But that's the illusion of being in shape. So man, I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. This is not easy, okay? So if you're out there going, damn, this is tough, fucking welcome to the game of getting in shape, man. Not getting a six-pack. I'm talking about getting in shape, for real in shape. Cool. This is gonna be my top set weight, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do like a single with it. Get the feel for it. Cool. That felt pretty good. I'm gonna get some reps with that. I might not get 10, but I'm gonna do as many as I can. Come on, boys, let's go. Come on. Come on, who else is doing this shit? Come on, man, no carbs, fucking cardio. Let's pick this shit up. Come on. Come on. Let's go again, bitch. One more. Whew. Good set. Wow. That definitely gets your head buzzing a little bit. Well, that was my highlight of the week. I didn't think I was gonna even get 6 or 7. What was that, like 10, 11? Now we're gonna unrack it all. Dieting is hard. Lifting heavy weights is hard, but guess what? You can do hard things. That's all I gotta tell yourself. This is hard, but I can do hard things. Yes, you'll be hungry. Yes, you'll be weak. Yes, you'll feel like crap. Yes, your pumps will come and go like that. However, despite those things being difficult and hard, you can do hard things. You can do it. I'm not gonna say who this is, because he has a great physique. He has a great physique. He is very aesthetic, not huge, not a mass monster. He's a smaller person, great flow. I mean, great. I don't really have anything bad to say about him. I wanna read this though. I'm keeping in mind some things top Olympian coaches told me to avoid waist growth, you know, his midsection, his waist, that I discussed with Dr. Todd Lee in more detail. Poor digestive health, obviously. You don't want to eat things that inflame you. Another one that he says is growing too fast. Shouldn't be a problem. You'll be okay. Just don't take a fuck ton of drugs. And this one, intense axial loading. In other words, deadlifting, squatting, shrugs, rows, anything free weight. He's worried about his waist getting bigger from deadlifts, squats, rows, things like that. Maybe that's true. Again, be your own source of knowledge. Don't worry about what I say. I have an opinion, just like a million other people. It's easy to have an opinion. It doesn't take shit to have an opinion. What I'm gonna say is think about the bodybuilders that you know that deadlift or squat or both, barbell row, think about them, think about their waists. And can you really correlate those exercises, not even correlate, can you directly show a causal relationship between squats, deads, rows, shrugs, free shit off the ground, lunges, where you're loading your spine, your back, without a chest pad, without training wheels, sitting in a chair, without support? Can you really find all these physiques that have blown out waists where that was definitely the culprit? Honestly, I thought about it earlier when I read this and I wanted to share this with you guys. In my opinion, disagree with me if you want, because that's what I'm here for. And that's what this channel is about, is discussion, learning, growing, having a good freaking time in here, doing this awesome sport, or not even sport, fucking hobby. But I think the people that actually do those exercises have incredible waists. I'm thinking of the C-bums, thinking of those guys. There's a lot. I'm not gonna list off a crap ton of bodybuilders right now, or even non-bodybuilder in the competitive IFBB, just regular dudes who are just maybe famous on the internet. Those guys have incredible waists and they do all those exercises. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but I really, with someone that has 1 point something million followers saying, I don't wanna load my spine because I don't wanna get my waist too big, what do you think that's gonna do to some kid in the gym who's trying to figure out how to get bigger, how to get stronger, and all these things? He's gonna read that and go, oh, I don't wanna do this hard stuff because to make my waist big. Like, you're just giving people some easy, low-hanging fruit excuse to get out of doing this stuff. I've been doing squats and deadlifts and rows and shit for years, okay? I don't have a single problem with it. It's your digestion and it's your mental awareness of where's my belly. Nick Walker doesn't fucking deadlift. He'll do a deadlift once every 6 months. The guy's fucking humongous, but you know what else is humongous? Is his belly. You think it's from his heavy barbell rows and his heavy squat? No, he doesn't do that stuff. Seriously, think about the Arnolds. Think about those guys from the 60s, 70s, 80s through the 90s to today. How many of them really had big distended waists up until the recent last decade or two? 90s, 2000s, 2010s, that's when it really came out. People were deadlifting more back then and squatting more back then than they are in the 80s, 90s, 2000s because of all the new machines and science-based stuff and research and all this. So I would even challenge what this particular influencer said, and said that it has absolutely nothing to do with picking shit up off the ground like a man. That doesn't blow your waist out, make your waist big. Stop grabbing on to lame excuses to not do the hard fucking work. I just hinged, I loaded my spine. I am going to now not do that. I'm just gonna do some pull-ups here. I got a really heavy dumbbell. It's a 30 kg, so 66 pounds. I'm gonna do probably 2 to 3 sets with that on my feet. So I just have a bench. The dumbbell is like vertical, not flat. It's, you know, with the heads like this. And I just stick my legs between it and grab it and kind of carry it with me with my legs and do some pull-ups. See how many sets I can get with this before it gets kind of silly. This is really heavy for me. A 66-pound dumbbell is really heavy for my feet. But dude, I'm feeling good today. Might as well just push it and not take it easy. I'm not good at taking it easy. I'm not good at relaxing. I'm not good at letting my foot off the gas. I'm just not. I'm always like, where can I scrap one more little, you know? As usual, I am palms facing each other. If you guys like this one better and you feel like it works your lats better, do it. I personally like my elbow being in front of me, not out here. Your lat fully contract is right around here. It's not really fully contracted if my elbow's out. As soon as I bring my elbow to my side, I can feel this mass of meat down here just get rock solid with a contraction. So I'm gonna follow that and be here. That's my personal reasoning for doing this grip. If you don't like it, don't do it. Find another one that works your lats the best. A lot of people have a lot of awesome backs, specifically their lats, from not doing this exercise. I just personally really, really like it, and it's fun to progressively overload with the dumbbell on your feet. Chest is up to the ceiling. I'm not pulling my head under my hands. This is not a pull-up for bodybuilding. That's a pull-up maybe for a military PT test. A pull-up for bodybuilding is my head and my chest are almost going behind me. And I'm doing a row. I'm rowing my body up. I'm telling you guys, it's these little details that over 5 years separates you from everyone else. Even think about your gym. How many people in your gym do you look at and your thought in your head goes, wow, they have a nice physique? Maybe you don't want to look like them. That's fine if you don't want to look like them. But are you impressed and do you respect what they've built? Or are you like, this thing's heavy, so let me see if I can even do this. That's hamstring cramp. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. A while ago, I was doing them 10, 12, 15 rep range. And then I said, you know what? I'm not getting like deep lat soreness. I'm getting some soreness, but I'm talking about like you bend over this way and you feel like the armpit down to your pelvis is just toast. So I started bringing my reps down, but my body weight was too light. So I started putting a dumbbell on my feet and I've never gone back to those higher reps. If you guys are watching my pull-ups and you're thinking, oh, he's not going all the way up, you're absolutely right. I definitely do not go all the way up, you know, to like here. I don't do that. I stop when the muscle doesn't really have any more room to contract. Not necessarily does the exercise have any more room or not to contract. I'm talking about, is my lat done? Similar to the rear delt flies. Yes, I could take that handle and come all the way behind me, but I'm not training all that stuff. I'm just training my rear delt. So I want to go, here's rears. Okay, my rear delt can't contract anymore. Why would I keep going? If I'm doing my pull-ups and I go here, yes, I could go here, but I'm not getting any more range of motion out of my lat. I'm just getting more range of motion out of the exercise. And that doesn't serve me really any purpose. I'm worried about the stretched position at the most. You'll never see me do pull-ups where I stop here on the way down. I come all the way down. My head comes all the way underneath my hands and I go up as far as I can get my lat to contract fully and then I'm done. And at some point I lose strength. And my reps go 100% full range of motion from a lats perspective, you know, to 95 to 90 or whatever. So my reps getting smaller. What do you think I'm gonna do? End the set? Come on, we got more to do. There's more work to do. Oh, I can't get any more full reps. Take the easy way out, end the set, leave all that money on the table? Absolutely not. Oh my God, shit. All right, one more. That's how you can tell you're on low carbs. When you are good, and then boom, you hit a wall, middle of your set. It's like all your energy just disappeared on you. Dieting is like pulling a slingshot back. If you pull too much, it's gonna snap and bad things are gonna happen. But if you pull it back too little and you let it go, the little rock in your thing is gonna go like a foot. So you wanna pull that thing back just to enough distance. And pulling the slingshot back is like creating a deficit. And the longer and the bigger you're in that deficit is like more you're pulling that slingshot back. But what's the whole point of pulling a slingshot back? Is to send something forward. And that thing you're sending forward is fat loss. So to progress your fat loss, you have to create a deficit, obviously. I'm giving you guys 101, whatever. But that's not the point of what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is you gotta know for your body, learn yourself, study yourself. And if you do have clients or you have somebody who's coaching or whatever, that person's trying to figure out where's the sweet spot? Can I pull back this slingshot where it's too much and too much tension, it gets stressed, cracks, you know, bad things, but too little and they're not gonna really make any progress. So what I like to do for myself, for my personal diet, for me, what me and my coach do, And what I do for my people is on a Saturday, if that's their going out to dinner, get their free, their cheat meal, whatever, is that Saturday, you're gonna basically deplete everything. So you're gonna have basically 3 or 4 of your meals. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is have 3 or 4 of my meals that are just protein only. I'm basically gonna be protein only all day. I'm gonna do 60 minutes of cardio in the morning, and before I even go to dinner, I'm gonna have at least a gallon of water in my system. I wrung that sponge out to the max. And then when I go to eat, I have this dry sponge desperate for fluid, for water, that it's gonna soak up everything there. It's gonna kickstart my hunger hormones, kickstart everything that relates to your body's chemistry that pushes fat loss forward. And that's basically eating that meal tomorrow night is letting go of the freaking rock and sending the rock forward. And you're gonna see where it lands. Where it lands is 3 or 4 or 5 days after tomorrow's cheat meal, because it's gonna spike my metabolism. I'm gonna be hot and sweaty all day because I'm gonna be eating all these calories at night. I'm gonna be like hungry as heck. If you guys know, after you eat a cheat meal, dude, the next day you're starving, crazy hungry. That's a good sign. Hunger means you're burning fat. By Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will be at a new look. For me, the 7-day calendar week works just fine. I don't do refeeds on a Thursday and then on maybe a Friday and then on a Tuesday. I don't do that. It's a Saturday for me. Keep it simple. Weekend, Saturday, go out to eat with Megan. You know, keep putting deposits in our relationship bank account, because I'm not a bodybuilder. You should see really comparison to a real person who takes the gym seriously, how not seriously I take this, and yet how this just comes just kind of like simply. It's just an easy, simple process. Dieting is very simple, straightforward. It took me some time and I made a lot of mistakes. I'm trying to pay that forward to you guys. But tomorrow's meal is like pulling the slingshot back, and then tomorrow me eating is like you've reached the max distance of pushing me to my limits. That sponge gets wrung out by doing 60 cardio in the morning, protein all day by itself with no carbs, a crap ton of water, and then I get to eat a nice big calorie meal at night. And then guess what? Remember, deplete, eat, repeat. So you guys should remember this machine here. A few ways to do it. Remember the pad on my chest. I'm very anti-seated, anti-chest pad for back training, big back muscle training. For rear delts, I want to not use my back. Henceforth, I put the seat and the training wheel chest pad on me, and I get to just go like this, boom. Very simple. And you can either be chest on the pad, shoulder blades kind of rounded over, and get your rear delts activated from here, or you can lean back and get your rear delts activated like this. They're both cool postures to use. They're both helpful and beneficial. And sometimes you might have to use one over the other because your anatomy, just how you're built, how you're wired. You just gotta find the exact way to perform a rear delt row. Yes, I am rowing this, but I'm not rowing it with my big back muscles. Sometimes you guys are gonna find a lot of benefit from here, right? And then sometimes you guys are gonna find benefit from here. But both of them are not my back. They're just my rears. This one. And sometimes you can just do them in the same set. So I'll be here for as many as I can. Okay. Illegal superset, guys. The Instagrammers, they're telling you, don't superset the same muscle group. Well, guess what? I just did. And guess what? My rear delts are pumped off one set. And they're gonna continue to be pumped. They're gonna continue to get bigger and make my delts look like big, round pumpkins with striations and cuts in them. While you go cite Joe Smith's study with a bunch of people that you don't even know. Do they eat right? Do they train right? You're basing how you should go to the gym off random ass people's results that you don't even know who they are. How fucking stupid is that?
What do you reckon about the yellow, the egg of the yellow?
The what?
What do you reckon about the yellow egg? You reckon the best roid is to lean up?
Asking me what gear to take to lean out. I think I'm gonna exit that combo. Get back to my workout. This might not seem like a ton of weight, guys, but remember, I'm not using my buys. I'm just letting my elbows pull my rear delts behind me. That's it. And then once your form starts to break down and your reps get smaller and you're entering partials territory, just switch up that style and then lean back. And now here, same thing. Damn. It's good stuff, man. Whoa. Hey, what gear should I take to lean out? How about your diet? Oh, okay. Hey, thanks. I'm like, you're welcome. Come on. Okay. Lean back. Chest is off the pad completely. Oh my God. Oh, this shit hurts. Oh. 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 All right, boys, last one. Let's blast these rear delts. It's such a funny thing to say. Let me blast my rear delts. It's like the smallest little... This range of motion just feels like... Oh yeah, wait, I can start here. Almost messed up my own set. Oh, okay. Lean back. Come on. Ooh, you can definitely feel the difference in the quality of the pump when your carbs are just not there. I'm taking a risk putting the camera where it is, but I'm gonna be right here and we're gonna do a drop set with dumbbell rows. So these are 50s. And then 35s. Ah, there's no pair. This is a 4-set drop set, but the 4th set is just going to be the same weight as the 3rd. My rear delts are lit. My lats, my erectors. That was the 3rd set. I just don't feel like putting this down, so I'm just letting my straps hold them. It's just different from a barbell row because at the bottom, your hands come together, and then as you row, you're kind of here. You're not like this. You're almost starting hands together, and as you're rowing, your hands can kind of come apart. Is it cool if I do a pose? Is that cool if I pose here? You sure? All right. What's up? Oh, come on. It's gonna be kind of tough because the lights are above you. Let me get the exposure adjusted on this. This is the key, guys. This is how you pretend and fake your way to stardom. Drop the exposure up -0.2. Maybe I'll just voice over this part. 3, 2, 1, voiceover coming in. I think my physique is very kind of like misleading when I'm chunkier and heavier. It's hard for me to tell like where my weak spots are and where I need to build. So as I lean out, I really start to see, okay, cool, these muscle groups have developed pretty well, and these ones I need to bring up. I don't know if it's me. I mean, I feel like every time I look at my physique, I immediately go, all right, my triceps really need to, be worked on. And as my back leans out, like I hold a lot of body fat in my back, my belly, my like low love handle sides areas. So I'm sort of posing here like tall, and then right there I actually sink into it. But I wanted to stand tall in pose to actually maybe see some
see some stuff going on, because once you get under the shadow, you literally lose all your ability to even really see anything, because it's all shadowed out. So I think what I want to do is, after watching these videos, honestly, just watching myself back and looking at the posing footage, I think I want to bring more low lat stuff in. So I think I want to bring in either some dumbbell or some T-bar row stuff with a little bit more emphasis. I think I'm going to stick with the one set of deadlifts and the barbell rows, multiple sets of barbell rows, and alternate those two. And I think the middle of my workout, staying rear delts like I do, is great. But I think I do need to bring the end of my workout and like middle towards the end of my workout to really, really focus on the lat stuff. And honestly, like, my traps are cool. I don't think I need to really build much more trap development. So for me, that's just me objectively looking at my physique. If you guys have your opinions, I'm not going to take anything personally. I very much look at my body like it's an objective piece of like meat. It's not really me. It's just muscle, and it's a physique, and I want to develop it as best I can. But hope this video was helpful. If you took something positive away, it's really all I can ask for, and I'll see you guys at the next session. It's going to be a really tough couple of weeks coming up, because this is the last phase. The diet's going to get really serious. My cardio's 2 times a day, and we're just going to get the rest of this fat off. And I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you guys, are enjoying these videos and seeing me put in the work, seeing my physique change, and just realizing, like, I'm just a regular old dude. I'm just some kid working out. That's all I am. I'm just a regular nobody guy working out, enjoying myself, dieting, doing my cardio, doing my workouts, and hopefully I can get some good results here, and show you guys just really how I go about these things. And if some of my ideas help you out, I'm stoked.